So morning everybody. So tonight because it's the evening for me, I'm saying morning because you'll probably watch it in the morning, but some of you might not, so maybe I should morning. Anyway, it's evening, I'm going to find a sunset. A little hike up here, it's not very far, I've never been here before, but I know I've sort of researched it quite a bit and the views look amazing, so hopefully I'm going to find a good vantage point. I've got my long lens, I'm going to see what I can shoot when I get to the top. Should be fantastic. So I've just been taking a composition over there. You can just see that tree and then Skiddaw in the background, which is one of the biggest hills around here. There's some rocks that are just catching the light really nicely, and the light's soft and I don't really like the blue sky, but the clouds hanging over the mountain are good. So what I tend to do is just have one of my cameras with a long lens on, and that's just on my capture clip from Peak Designs, and that means that I can just, you know, as I'm walking around, just get it out really quickly and just shoot the scene. So yeah, just stop to take that, but I tell you, onward.
Just to make me smile, but you don't seem to be around. My body aches for someone who makes me right. You don't seem to.
I have to admit, I was that close to not coming on this, and recently over the summer I've had a lot of occasions where I thought, right, I'm going to go out tonight, and then I haven't done and I've regretted it. So from now on, no indecision. Well, indecision, but decide to go, don't decide not to go, because I'm sick of sat inside and then thinking the light's amazing, I should be at the top of a mountain. That's where I'm going to be. The light's probably going to be bad, but you know, I'm going to go anyway. So whew, the sun's gone behind. You know that horrible cloud that you get that's just sort of just cloud. The sun's gone behind cloud. It's not a horrible cloud, it's just cloud. Anyway, it's gone behind cloud, and I just hope when I get over here there's a silver lining, but I'm not sure. But the views are pretty amazing and I'm nearly at the top, so that's good. Oh. Now you might be asking, why am I wearing wellies on a walk? Well, we've had so much rain recently, and I've gone through 2 pairs of walking boots that I actually thought were super waterproof. Both of them have leaked, so I've resorted to my wellies, which is actually really good. And so far, no blisters. So I made it to the top, and it's dull. Probably the best way of saying it, because there's a big bank of cloud over there. But you never know, so I'm going to wait here. It's only an hour and a half until sunset, so I'm going to wait around. Now, I was intending to shoot in this direction towards the lake and the Skiddaw in the background, but I think that's just not fantastic. I don't really like the bit of green down there, and I think the lake's just a little bit obscured. So I'm actually quite liking it in this direction, and you'll see in a minute when you get around. So in this direction, I think there's some good foreground, mid-ground rocks that can sort of lead me into the distant scene. If I could just have a little bit more light, because it's so flat, the light, just a ray of light coming through would be amazing. But you can't have everything, and it's pretty cool to be on top. I don't think a long lens shot's going to look very good because it's very flat, and I need some definition. You know, the good thing with long lenses is when you have definition. So here's the shot that I think might be quite good over in this direction. So I think I'm going to try and concentrate a bit on the foreground, and that's often a good idea in flat light, because you can still get detail in the foreground and it can still look interesting. These rocks are still pretty good. Right, okay, I found a bit of a composition here, and what I've got is these funny grass tufts Does anybody remember the episode of Star Trek where there was these fluffy things that sort of took over everywhere? Probably no, it's probably just me, shows my age, but they look just like these. Anyway, somebody probably in the comments can say what the name of them are. But anyway, I've got some grass tufts here, and then I've got quite a lot of rock in various places, trying to balance bits of rock that didn't quite work. So I've got a bit of rock on the left, balancing the rock on the right. I've got this rock in at the bottom here. I'm at 24 millimeters, and I may need to go a little bit wider. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to take this shot, and then it leads you in nicely because I've got the foreground and then the midground and then the distant hills. And then I'm going to go a little bit higher, so I'm going to go up here, which is about as high as I can go, and then I'll just turn you around and then shoot from up here and shoot something like that. I've turned it upside down, so I'm going to have to flip that on. But I have this sort of triangle of rock like that, which I think may work. So I'm going to try that. The sun's trying to come out, look, but it's got this funny cloud. It's like really high, weird cloud. So even these other bits of cloud aren't the problem. But over there isn't any bloody cloud. When you don't want it, you have it, and when you want it, you don't have it. Life of a landscape photographer. Right, better take the photo. Oh, one more thing actually. I've got my tripod, for anybody noticed, up on the column here. Now, I don't usually get the column, extend the column. Why am I laughing at that? It's Photo Tripper's fault. Right, so I don't usually extend the column. I usually just leave it down at the bottom. But in this case, just that little extra bit of height just allowed me to separate the elements a little bit. And it is so important just to look at little differences, just like moving your tripod, tiny differences. And that's why you shouldn't get your tripod out until you find your composition. Okay, I'm gonna take the shot.
There's just so many things I wanna say, but now I'm breaking up inside. You're on a mission now, I know you can't get out, but our time is running out. Ooh, bye-bye love, 'cause you don't know what.
Well, I think there's some bad weather coming in now. I'm sheltering from the wind. The wind's sort of getting up a little bit, and the clouds just totally covered the sun, so there's not going to be a sunset. I think I've actually got a reasonably good shot. I've learned a lot about this location, and I definitely think it's worth going back to because the view's over there, and that'll get side light. So it's probably not good at actual sunset, but just an hour before sunset, where these mountains here get side light, it could be stunning up here. So I'm definitely going to come back, and it's always worth getting out because it's just been fantastic. Sunset or no sunset, and you always feel better for it. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks ever so much for watching, and until next Sunday, bye.